What is up, Cold Bloods? Welcome to your channel, Cold Blooded. And in today's video, I'm actually going to talk about JavaScript promises. So let's get to the video. As you can see, I'm in a Sublime text editor right now. I created a new file called promise.js. So the first thing first is, what is a promise? Actually, a promise is simple. Obviously, the normal definition for promise. A promise is actually something you say, or a statement you make or declare, which you will actually accomplish in the future. So that's actually what a promise is. It's still the same basic concept in JavaScript. So a JavaScript promise is a promise in which you make and you hope to fulfill in the future. So it's like, I promise to make good videos in this channel, very informative and educative videos. That is a promise. So I hope to create those kind of videos in the future. It's a promise. So let's get down to the video. Let's get down to the syntax so you guys can see how promise works. So first of all, I'm going to create a promise variable. I'm going to call let promise. Let promise. I'm going to assign a new promise object to this variable called promise. So I'm going to say new, create a new promise object, new promise, new keyword new, and it takes in a function. So actually I'm going to put using a JavaScript ES6 arrow function. So I'm going to put a parenthesis there, and it takes in two parameters. The resolve parameter. The resolve parameter is actually used when the promise actually comes to pass, or when the promise is a success. And we have the reject parameter. This is used when the promise actually doesn't come to pass and it fails, so it doesn't happen at all. We use the arrow function, curly braces. So I'm going to do with logic here, with mathematical logic. I'm going to say let a equals 5 and let b equals 6. So I'm going to say let c equals a plus b. So I'm going to put a condition. I'm going to say I'm going to use an if statement. If c, that means if c is true, or I'm going to say if c is equals to 5 plus 6 is going to give us 11. 11. So resolve, and this if it's true, if this actually happens, we're creating a promise. Resolve c. And keep an else down. We're going to say else. If this doesn't happen, if c is not equals to 11, we're going to use the parameter called reject. Reject. I'm going to put an error message saying incorrect answer. So it doesn't get more easier than this. This is how you create a promise in JavaScript. Very simple, very clean code. So what we're actually going to do here is that to call our promise, we're actually going to use something called promise, which is the name of the variable, which is this promise. We're going to say promise dot. Promise has two functions called the then. It takes in a function or a callback function. I'm actually going to call the parameter function equals. That means if this promise is true, because we log if and log the result, and the result is going to give us this. Because if this is a success, it's going to give us the resolve keyword here. Else, we're going to put a dot catch if console log if. So if this is not true or it's failed, we give us this reject keyword here. It's going to give us this an output. So let's build this code and run it. That's what it gives us. You can see, guys, it gave us down the console, give us 11. So it resolved the promise. So the promise actually a success. That's why we're getting value 11. But if I change this to 12, let's see what we get. get incorrect answer. So this actually does like works like a promise. So we actually made it 11 and give us the resolve method. But when we use reject, when we put it to 12, give us the reject method down here. It's just a simple demonstration of how to use a promise. So I want to keep a little kind of like in-depth base of using a promise. So I'm gonna just clear everything up inside here. So I'm gonna say console. I'm gonna put what else we do? No, just comment this out. These two. So what I'm going to do down here is I'm going to create another basic JavaScript function. I'm going to call it runner console log welcome to channel code flooded. So what I'm going to create a set timeout function. Set timeout. You're actually going to take a function. I'm going to call this e. And say console log please subscribe. What am I spelling? Subscribe channel. So inside of the set timeout function, what I'm trying to explain here to you guys is that the set timeout function works like a promise too, because promise and callback are actually the same thing. The only difference that promise is a much clearer way of creating a callback, because there's something we call callback here. And I think I'm actually going to do a separate video for callback. So a callback is actually similar to a promise. It's when you create a function, then inside that function, it's expecting a result and output. So if the output is delayed, for instance, I'm going to delay this timer by 3000 milliseconds, which is the same as 3 seconds. So it's not actually going to wait till that time is it's spent for output the result. It's going to go into the next task and execute that task or perform that task. But that's actually what a promise does. So when I want to run this, and I'm going to say, let me just put this inside. We'll call timer equals this. I'm going to console log timer. I'm going to call the function runner. So watch what happens down here. So when I build this, you can see what you get. So guys, don't pay any attention to this timer right here. It's actually the timeout, the set timeout object, and it's the kind of properties you can use. So what we're going to pay attention to this in the console is this result. Welcome to the channel. Let's see. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to do this again. Welcome to the channel code button. So I'm going to go back again, guys. You can see, guys. So it actually, what happens is, guys, this actually, if you notice the way I run this code, the way I position the code to run, I called the timer first. So in real sense, we're supposed to run this first before running, but because the set timer acts like a promise, so JavaScript actually knows that it's a promise. It's going to call back function, so it's going to go back, going to go on to the second task, which is the runner function, and run this one. And when this one completes, the timer is going to run the timer back. So that's what actually happened down below here, guys. You can see, welcome to the channel code button, and please subscribe to the channel. So this is actually a basic introduction to JavaScript promises. So guys, if you guys have any other questions on what more to do, or should I go in depth in this JavaScript promises, please leave a comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button to get updated when I upload new videos to the channel. And guys, till then guys, I'm signing out. Take care guys, stay safe.